Good evening and welcome. It's now the 31st of the 7th, 2017. And we're seeing a lot of different things up there now. And a lot of images are coming through from many people across the world. I'd just like to say though that I'm on a business trip at the moment. So again I'm going to be back on Friday. But I will still produce videos to get the messages out there, because I believe it's very important. As we've got a huge brown dwarf star that's lurking in our inner solar system now, that mystery heavenly body that was reported back in 1983. This information has been hidden from us for far too long. It needs to come out now. As I said in the other video, that far too many truthers have lost lives to try and give out the information. But again, the powers that be will just keep it sealed shut. Far too many people are being disinformed about the whole situation. There are also many asteroids that have been kicked out the Kuiper Belt. As we have Nibiru, Helion, and the moons, and the brown dwarf star Nemesis. They've caused a lot of destruction out there as well. This has happened many times before. Neptune was agitated by this huge heavenly body. Now Nibiru has also in the past knocked our Earth out of its original orbit, and also caused us to be now in this new orbit. I mean, Nibiru has a 1,000,000 mile wide of trash that's coming through as well. They could see this with that Lucifer telescope. They're tracking it every single day. But still, they just don't want to disclose this to any of the members of the public to prepare for this huge event. Time is really short now. There's so much that there is being hidden from us now. Asteroids is another huge worry, because we are being pelted all the time. There's huge flybys. And I believe this is why they chemtrail as well, to hide those flybys. We are now starting to see those huge red reflections up on the horizons. You just need to take a few moments now, in the late evening, around about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and see that strange pink reflection cutting through those chemtrails to the right hand side as the sun goes down. You have never in your life seen that pink reflection before. Another light source. As I believe that Nibiru is between us and the sun. It will be noticeable now in the southern hemisphere. But soon everybody will start seeing it. And those skies, them blue skies, will turn red. As I've said before, that humanity will get used to this. And they will blame it on other things. The government will turn around and say it's pollution. It's down to us, humans. It's our fault. When they know damn well that Nibiru is heading closer towards our celestial body, the Earth. I've said this 1,000,000 times before. Preparing is hugely important, because I want to save lives. As this system is now here with us. And again, the media will say that we're not in a binary system. We just have one sun. But the real truth is that we do have a companion star. Because there's billions of stars out there with companion stars. But it's very unusual, isn't it, for them to say that we don't have a companion star. We're the only ones. So Nemesis is a true celestial object that agitates our solar system every 3,600 years, causing big problems to our celestial body, the Earth. Huge pole shifts have been so evident in the past. Mountains that have been crumbled up, sea levels rising to thousands of feet high, fossilization that are in mountains and at the top of the mountains. We really need to study and to understand that our system is binary. More reports of huge earthquakes around the world. The Solomon Islands, a 5.5. Chile, another one, a 6.7. And you've got one again. I mean, there's many earthquakes that are happening all over the world. There's been a report of 222 in the last 24 hours. I mean, this system is screaming at us now, isn't it? There's far too much going on. But again, still, the public are unaware of this. They are so asleep to the truth. There's also, I mean, there's reports all the time of these earthquakes. And when I see the charts, through the months and everything, I see the differences. I see the numbers climbing all the time. From 4 months ago it was 2.2s and 2.4s. And now it's 6.5s and 6.7s. It is climbing all the time. And as this happens, it's because the Earth's magnetic field is being affected with the Nibiru system. This fantastic man, Carlos Ferrada, he knew his stuff. He had seen the system from many years ago. He tracked it, and also done his mathematics, and knowing that this system is heading straight towards us. There's a lot of truthers out there that have said and also gave true information of this whole situation that's occurring right now. And also, he said in detail of things that will happen before this event happens. And it's happening now. These strange colours up there in the heavens, and these strange weather patterns. So please, look into his information. It's very important. Because you will see there's a lot of truth to these true events. The government are tracking Nibiru right now to this moment in time. And they're not going to give up. They are preparing for the huge event. This pole shift will be Earth's crustal pole shift. And it's going to affect every single one of us. Now, a crustal pole shift is where the land will move. That's very dangerous to all of us, isn't it? Now, that's very much devastating. It's one of the worst pole shifts you can ever imagine. A crustal pole shift. Every mountain, every coastline, every landscape will move into another part of the world. The magma will be affected as well, and also the mantle of the Earth, and the Earth's core. Everything is going to be affected by this. The magnetosphere and the ionosphere. And also, as they are polluting with chemtrails, our atmosphere is being affected. They chemtrail to hide a lot of things. They also chemtrail to stop us seeing the truth. and also to cool our atmosphere down. As the Earth, before it goes into a crustal pole shift, will be like it's in the tropics. And this has been said in the Bible as well. It's very important to read and study this information. As again, there's fantastic images coming from all over the world, and I will show every image when I've come back from this business trip, because again, it's hugely important, isn't it? As you can see here on this excellent image, again, this huge red reflection, this haze in the sky. This is not what we've seen before in the past, and also the plant life and everything else has been hugely affected by this. We are now seeing huge differences in our skies, and again they still continue to chemtrail to hide the truth. Here's another gentleman, Dr. Robert Harrington. I've showed you this guy many a times. We've got to research this guy as well, and always remember him. This is a real truther that was trying to get the messages out there to the public, to let them know that there is a 12th member in our solar system, a huge object. And when he tried to do so, the media just slammed it shut. Didn't want to get the messages out there, didn't want to get the truth out there, did they? Even Google Sky put a black block on the area of the incoming system. So respect every single one of these people in the past as well for what they've done and how they have achieved their work. But again, the powers that be destroyed these people. Also in the near future, I believe that other government officials around the world will disclose this. They need to say something to us now. They've been hiding it for far too long. And I believe that President Putin is dying to say something. But the powers, the shadow government, they are just wanting nothing to be said. So I urge Mr. Putin to say something to all of us. Because there's families out there, loved ones, that need to prepare. Everybody needs to prepare for this huge event now. I've said this a couple of times before, that those power grids around the world will go down. And we'll have more deeper trouble as well, because they will have no cooling system, as it would be a complete meltdown, causing a lot of problems as well to villages and towns nearby of these huge power stations. And there'd be no electricity for any of us. We'll have to fend for ourselves. Those luxuries that we have now today, cars, cookers, fridges, entertainment, electrical, computers, it'll all be finished, all be gone. So I'm asking many people around the world to please view Mr. John Moore's channel and his radio documentary channel as well, and please view his channel from dated 2008, where he describes and also explains about this huge event that's heading our way as well. He has information to help for people to prepare that don't know or will not know what to do. They will panic because this is going to happen. It's just very important to get these messages out there. If we don't get those messages out there to the world, many people are going to lose their lives. As this huge tsunami wave, many tsunami waves will cover nearly all of the land around the world. Everywhere is going to be affected by this. Earthquakes, destruction. We're all going to see Nibiru in our skies, but when we do, it's going to be far too late. Everybody around the world will know that we've been lied to by government and also the news media channels. Again, it's providing the information to show that we are in trouble. the Earth will have its crustal shift, causing far too many problems. This image was only taken a short time ago from Switzerland, and this is happening all over the world. Those natural clouds being burnt, and also the amount of radiation, solar radiation, that's heading through our atmosphere now. The ozone layer is finished, and also the jet stream as well. It's slowed right down. These are signs that there is some huge problems out there. The space weather is erratic. These pink reflections as well you see on the tops of those buildings, and this machinery, this pink haze that we see as the sun goes down. There's so much that needs to be spoken about now, as the veil is now opening in our skies. I'm going to go now, and I'll do another video shortly. But I'd like to explain as well that in the next coming weeks I'm going to explain about the moon as well. I'm going to study and do some research on the moon, and also I'm going to do a video, and also because there's a lot of things going on up there as well. We see some strange colours and reflections on the celestial body of the moon, as I believe that this system is reflecting on everything right now, causing problems to our solar system. It's been doing this for many years. So I respect all of you, and I'll be back shortly with another video, because I'm very busy at the moment, and with work and everything, it's just